I don't like hand traps. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The way the Sensei Takahashi intended. Off to extra deck.
The boomer's gonna love you.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Trevor Edwards, and I just got 5th place at the Fairbanks, Alaska Regional here at the comic shop. And today I decided to play White Force, Azamina, and I got a 3-1-1 record, and a 1 loss, misplay on my part, 1 major misplay all day. Shoutouts Cosmo, Pond, Forrest, John, Trevor A,
Caster.
who else? Shout out all the friends who support me. Nalu, Parker, Leah. So, good friends. We'll get into the list. 49 card list. You play 3 OZ, the Droll Magnet, but it gets you into your whole engine. So, I was on 2 for a while because I couldn't find a 3rd, and I finally picked up 3rd, and it's phenomenal. Wouldn't change it. Controversial, 2 LZ, Azamina. You're only supposed to play 1 by everybody else's standards, but I'm on a super heavy Azamina package, and so if they ask the search, you don't get a lot of engines, so I have 2. I have no complaints for it, and I wouldn't change it. 2 Stellar. I don't think I used this at all today. It's kind of just there. But it's engine, it can get you started, so like maybe 1. 3 Sylvie. Also gets you started on your engine. Wouldn't change it. Please give us a holo. When summoning, you search a White Force spell trap, and then the Reborn. Wouldn't change it. Hungrucia. I think I used to draw once, and no complaints with it either. Like I wouldn't cut it, because it's just another name to Reborn and grind games when they negate Sylvie.
It might be worth though.
2 Diabell Star.
Kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Card's insane. Baits negation. And gets you Deception, and that's really live in this deck. I'm on a super heavy Azamina engine. This engine, just 1 and 1, you only need 1 of each. I wouldn't change it. And this card's insane for playing through Fua, and then the Azamina stuff's insane through playing Perulia. So, the moment they refueled me, I'm like, no extra deck, we're just going to summon this and play on their turn. The card nobody plays, 2 Queen. It's always treated as a simple spoils card, so it's really searchable. And whenever it's sent to grave by an activate effect, it reborns. And so that's insane, because if I go hollow, send this, it reborns, and then it's another simple spoils on top of an Azamina. So I can fuse with it again, and then I can also shuffle this back for hollow, and it's just really efficient for cards that I don't want to send, but sometimes have to. Could cut it to 1. Every time I was playing, I would side 1 out, and then it would encourage me to search the other one mid-combo with only 1 in the list. So I'd probably cut it to 1. That's all the monsters. We're not on hand traps in the main. I just like engine. I just like my whole hand to be playable. I can't afford Fool or Perulia too, so off to spells. 3 Deception, a 1 of normally, but I'm Azamina, go Burr, so 3. And no complaints. It's amazing whenever I go Diabell effect and they failure, and then I'm just like, activate Deception, tribute Diabell response, and they're like, oh. And I grab the holo anyways, so this card will, I'll hold it for last card, and 9 out of 10 times will win the game, so. Wouldn't play any less. 3 wanted, no draw, just always draw phase, and I'm chill. So, wouldn't change it. Amazing card. 1 simple, the White Force, wouldn't change it. Good card. The Fusion Summon came up once. Constantly just resetting it and using it to pay cost to reset my opponent's turn. So I just have infinite cards in theory. And then last simple spoil spell is the Subversion. I think I would miss it, but I'm not sure. So that'd be a card to cut. 3 Daggers. Nobody plays this. It's the same as Hollowed, but it's quick play. It's hard once per turn on the fuse, but I also, the next turn, I can banish it to a target and reborn Azamina, so I just target Sylvia, bring back on turn 3 to just push for game. It's also cool because I can like activate Subversion, Chain Daggers, and then do like the reverse Wanga interaction. Saw it perfectly. I think I like bricked once, but I just pitched it for a White Force, so it didn't matter. I wouldn't change it. And then the 1 hollow, you only need the 1 to search, so I wouldn't play more than 1. Shoutouts Cosmo for explaining that. I was on 3. 2 Witch of the White Forest. amazing field spell, but locks you out of Azaminas from the extra. So if I end on this and I have no Azamina and I have a way to get to daggers, I'll search it and play on their turn. So it kind of plays around that. The tune makes something a tuner effect didn't come up, and I see this all that often, so who knows? Two tails, perfect at 2. Everybody plays 1, but I like pitch it 9 out of 10 times for cost and then reset and just loop it. So I wouldn't change it and I wouldn't cut. I would just keep it at 2.
Yeah, considering that card,
1 Filia, 2 goods. This searches the level 8 D-Bells, and so it gets you access to that whole engine. I wouldn't play more than 1. Because it's searchable by the new trap, and then 3 goods did well, and it's a little bricky opening too, but it's just discard at that point. If I could cut it, like I'd probably just cut it entirely and play like 2 of the new trap instead of 1, because they won't ash it, but it almost reads like a blank. So good and bad.
What happens is when
2 salesman, no draw. It came up in testing a lot, and I'm just like, I hard lose draw like 9 out of 10 times, so call draw every time.
Like 2 and not 3.
That's what call byte's for. I have 3 salespans. Yeah, so I wouldn't change it. The hand saved by call draw has just been insane. 1 talents because this card's insane. Give me back my 2 other talents, please. That's all the spells off the traps. 3 black out. It's a really good card. But I didn't really notice it today to like call a cover. Only time was like in Blue Eyes I called the Link 1 and it just like it turned their grind game into almost nothing. So maybe cut it to 2. Again, I'm like opening multiples of the same cards that have hard onces for that whole turn. So maybe 2.
There's no way anyone has this random ass.
This card's broken. Severa. I send a Diabell I control or in my hand to the grave to target negate a face-up card. So no Dark Roller evenly. Or if it's in my grave and my opponent responds and interacts to my Diabell Star monster effects or my Simple Spoils, I banish negate. So multiple times I'm like, summon Diabell Star pitch effect, and they're like, imperm, and I'm like, banish negate imperm, and they're like, oh. Like, yeah. I'm like, full combo. I wouldn't change it. Don't sleep on that card. Simple Spoil Awakening. This card in testing is like, it's clearing the Malice turn. And so this is like the one card, like I was playing Mooring and then I swapped it for this. And this card has a higher ceiling and like trying to activate it. But when it does activate, it's such a problem and headache. And if they know I have it, they have a hard time playing into it, or they have to really limit their plays to not beat the 3 monsters they control. 1 Cursed Diabell to you Foolish Goods this, and then you get your whole new Diabell engine. Again, would maybe play 2 and then pitch it for White Forest activations. It's the only change I would make. I never used the on-field effect. And then 1 Simul Archfiends, D-Barrier at home. Didn't resolve it, didn't see it, but it's at worst a pitch for White Forest. And then, what is it? We just grab it with Diabell Synchro and set it, and then you summon Duo Drive, and I just flip it, and that's your turn. A 49 card list, just a few minor changes, and that's really it. I don't like hand traps. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The way the Sensei Takahashi intended. Off the extra deck.
The Boomer's gonna love you.
1 SP, didn't make it. Just good for grind games, but it's almost like Typhon Concede button. So, like I make it once and it didn't matter. 1 Guardian Chimera, didn't make this either. Card just feels 1 more, even though it's probably what everybody else is doing. Azamina 1 Soul, sends a card on field to grave, and then standby recurs a White Force Azamina card. Very situational, but that back is like insane going into turn 3. 1 Sylvia for the negate. I don't know if I would play 2nd. You can loop this, but if they base steal it, it's gone forever. 1 Mover Seal Lago. Wouldn't change it. Greg got 1. You get like 5 Simple Spoil Searchers total in the list, so I'm just happy there's extra deck access to bridge between engines. 1 Mo Regina, a card doesn't care whose Simple Spoil or Azamina card is activating, will trigger and attempt to pop 2 cards on the opponent's field. Also, Reborn Single Illusion. I know it's like send 2 Simple Spoils, but I'm long enough to where it doesn't matter. Or if I summon a Saint, I just cheat this out. So 1 Saint, insane. just you don't target, you can't target anything on your board in your field or banish.
Yeah, you can
Wouldn't change it. Love this card. And it also just cheats out any level 9 or lower Azamina from deck or extra deck. Like, why not? It's only 2 simple spoils. One Azamina, I summoned it once and it was funny because they're like, it was the mirror and they don't play it, but this card just kaijus. Why aren't we playing this? So I like the card. One Doom Dragon, never made it. It's good with Poplar, but like I never got that far because the game would just be over or I would be losing. So maybe cut it. One Execute Dragon, I would keep it because you're sinking onto your opponent's turn with it into this or the Chaos Angel. And so these are both very good cards to just have. There's no better level 12 synchro to make right now that's like playable on its own. One Poplar, one Silvera, one RCL, and one Diabel is the extra. The rest of the extra. Just change maybe these 3. I got another Sylvia is what I would do. And I couldn't have asked for a better extra deck. Off to sideboard, redraw. Ideally, we do this before we salesman. 3 Chaos Hunger for Malice. No Malice players showed up, so I don't know. 3 Thrust. The card's insane. They draw you, and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna set a simple spoils to fuse with daggers on their turn. I know people play in the main, but it's like, I'm on 49 cards with just engine, and so I'd rather have engine over this because it's relying on the opponent to interact, which is like, yes, it's a hand trap format, but it's still like, if they don't, this is like fog of generosity at that time. So 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Duster, no back row. I just don't want to deal with it. 2 D Barrier and evenly for us.
Double D barrier seems weird. Why 2?
Just hoping to open it. I was like, I need one more card on the side, and like originally this was like a Woes of the White Forest as the last card, but like that's for the opponent's turn, and it's planning on losing to draw, or like prepare, like, oh, you drolled me, I'm gonna play on your turn, where it's like I have Azaminas to do that, and so it's like I don't really need Woes. Plus, if I open like a D-Bear plus a Thrust, I can like set, instead of a D-Bear, I can set like something else.
Aside from the Chaos Hunter, which of these did you side the least?
Evenly, Duster.
Okay.
Like I never sided a Duster. This was almost every match, and then like this just the only time it came up was like bringing for higher, and that was just like a pass turn immediately. So obviously, depending on where you are, build your side deck accordingly. If you have more Charmies, maybe, I don't know. I'm like, I didn't miss it. I don't like the card either way. It's like, in theory, you can tribute them for deception, but like, I'd rather send something that will reborn itself. So yeah, this is my list. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your deck profile. To all the people who are going to comment on the list, I hope you enjoy and just know I had fun. All right, have a good one.